Well, Woo Crew, it's been a while since I've been on. I just wanted to take a quick second and do a quick tutorial on these fun and pretty looking flowers that you can actually put on cupcakes or a cake for a fun decoration. The tools that and the items that I used to create this was fondant. You can also do it with gum paste, but I kind of like the fondant because it's a little more workable for me. You're going to need a ball roller for your petals. You're going to need a petal cutter. You're going to need a brush and edible adhesive glue. And then also you're going to need a foam pad for your petals. So basically, what I've done is I just take a little bit of the fondant and roll it into a ball, okay? And then what I do is in the middle, I just turn that ball into a simple cone shape, like that. So you want it in the shape of a cone. That's going to be the bud for your flower. You're going to actually take your petal cutter, and you want your petal cutter a little bit larger than the bud. So I'm gonna go ahead and before I do that, you also want your fondant rolled out thin. So what I'm gonna do is pretty much just cut the petals just like that with the cutter, okay? And then I do have some previously cut out here. So then you move your petals onto your foam pad. And what you're going to do with this metal ball roller is you're going to actually take your petals and you're going to actually smooth out the edges of your petals. You don't want to go too hard, because if you go hard on the petal, you're going to actually tear your petal. So I'm just going to go ahead and do a couple more. And what's unique is that the petal also expands a bit from when you previously cut them with the cutter. So let me just go ahead and do a couple more. So I'm just going out on the edges so it can curl up a little bit. Do this one here. Don't panic if your petals move, it's okay. This is what that foam board is for. Let's move that one out the way. This is what your foam board is for. You get used to it. The more you do it, you'll get used to it. You'll be able to keep control. So just go ahead and do that a little bit more. Okay, we'll move over to this one as well. Let's go ahead and continue with that. Okay. Oh, got one more over here. I can do that real quick for you. Go ahead. Taking that right now. So again, you don't want to go too hard. You will tear your petal. Okay. So, now that I have my petals done, I have my toothpick. And I use the toothpick to insert on the inside of the bud. Okay. That's going to be my little stand for a second. I'm going to actually put a little dab of adhesive onto my saucer, and then what I'm going to do is, before I do anything, I'm just going to take a couple of my petals. Let me pull this forward so you can actually see what I'm doing. I'm going to actually bend some of my petals on the edges a little bit. I want a little bit more character to my roses, flowers. Okay, so I'm going to just go ahead and then bend them over. Just move it to the edge and just bend them over a little bit. Okay. So now that I have some of my petals bent over, what I'm going to do is take that first petal and I'm going to paint it with a little bit of the adhesive. I'm going to take the bowl and I'm just going to maneuver that a little bit. Okay, that's the start. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and maneuver that. Some people like to close their buds. You could do that. But for the cupcakes, I do want to leave them open. Okay, I do want to leave them open for the cupcakes, just a little bit. So there's the start. Okay, so then I'm going to take my second petal. I'm going to dab that. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to apply right about here. It's all about that balancing act, okay? I'm gonna actually go ahead and take, another petal, and I'm gonna put it together like so, and then I'm gonna press a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and bring that around, okay? I'm gonna go ahead and take another petal. And I'm going to bring it like so. I'm not really concerned about the toothpick moving. It's going to move. That toothpick is not going to stay there. And I'm going to take that next petal. Okay. I'm just going to go around. I'm going to take one more. Okay, I hear that here. Okay, so now that I have my flower in place, I'm just gonna remove my toothpick, flatten that bottom. So then I like to take my two fingers and pinch the ends of my flowers for a little bit more character. Like that little scissor effects with your fingers. So I'm just go ahead, grab that other one, pinch. Okay, I'm gonna bend a little bit more. And there she is. So then what I'm gonna do on my board, just going to stand it up like so. Okay. And there's your flower. And you just, let them set. I have a buttercream frosting. I'm ready to pipe on some cupcakes. But I just wanted to do a quick tutorial really rather quickly on how to actually achieve these flowers. Now, please don't get concerned when you have that excess bottom there. You can trim it when you go to put it on your cake. Also, you can trim it when you go to put them onto the cupcakes as well. Now, what I have here, I'm just going to show you rather quickly. So, this is a cupcake, not a cupcake, I'm sorry. This is a cake pop mold. And all I'm doing is, you can use an egg carton as well. I did that on Saturday. You can actually pop these in each of the molds. Okay, and you can actually let them set into the mold like so. So that way, when you're ready to decorate your cake or your cupcakes, you're ready to go. So I'm just gonna do one more for you rather quickly. Again, there's your cone, okay? So then I'm just going to insert. Then I'm going to take my petals. Okay, I'm gonna take my petals, and what I'm gonna do is apply the adhesive on the petal. I'm gonna bring that petal to the bowl. I'm going to tap that bottom. I'm going to use the bottom of my brush to anchor that excess down. Before I do anything else, I'm going to curl the sky out just a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and take my next petal. There's no right or wrong way of doing this shit, everybody. I'm telling you right now, there's no right or wrong way. I like to do things my way, and a little bit differently. That's what makes us all unique, and that's that. I'm going to finish with the rest of the petals that I have here. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead with that. Again, please do not panic over the toothpick. The toothpick is just your support. Go ahead and apply that petal. Okay. Then I'm gonna go ahead and apply the last petal. Okay. So I kind of like this one because it's a little bit different. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is pinch, pinch, okay, and pinch. Okay, so I'm gonna pinch, pinch, okay, and then I'm gonna go ahead and pinch. Bring it down a little bit, and pinch. Okay, I'm gonna bring them up together. I'm going to maneuver just a little bit more. And then move that out the way. I'm going to release that toothpick. And then we'll go ahead and balance this guy. Okay. And then what I'm going to do, okay, what I'm going to do is now add it to the rest of them and let them sit. The reason why I use like an egg carton or lollipop cake mold is because if you stand them up by themselves and there's no support around it, you don't want the petals to fall. You want to keep the petals in place to where you have them. So like you can tell, like this one is already starting to set. It's starting to turn even a brighter pink than what the fondant was when you took it out of the package. So I'm kind of like loving how this is turning out. So go ahead and stay tuned. I'm going to go ahead and pipe some cupcakes, and then I'll just show you how easy they are just to pop them on top and apply them. So thank you for tuning in. Please subscribe to my channel. That would be a lot helpful. I'm very new to this, so please subscribe. That would be amazing. So everyone, have a good day, and thank you for tuning in, and hopefully I'll see you guys soon. Take care. So from earlier, say hi, this is Remy, this is my grandbaby. So from earlier, we were talking about how we made these roses and where we were gonna put the roses. So we have some cupcakes here, and I'm going to try and pipe it with one hand because I have my grandbaby here. So basically I'm just going to pipe the cupcake with the buttercream frosting. See, you can't help it. Okay, so we're just gonna pipe that. And then all we're going to do is just put the flour on top of the cupcake like that. And that's how awesome that is with the fondant roses on the cupcakes. What do you think, Remy? What do you think? Good? You agree? Okay, I guess my grandbaby agrees. So that is that for this tutorial. Remy and I, we thank you very, very much. And hopefully you subscribe. You'll be seeing a lot of him with me side by side. Oh, he just can't help himself right now. So I hope to see you soon. I hope you subscribe on our channel. That would be awesome. We would love that very much. Thank you for tuning in. Bye-bye.